No, I'm not talking about small. These lipstick on its bonsai koi. Niigata breeders, 5 years old. If you guys want to get really nosy, all red. Look how big it is. Small gems. Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby. Can't wait to jump into this one with you guys today. We're gonna have lots of fun in this video. Now, behind me over my shoulder is my 8,500 gallon koi pond. Tiki Falls that has some beautiful Japanese koi fish imported from Japan. I get them all from Koi Enterprise. If you guys want to know something about Koi Enterprise, I'll leave a link down in the description below, all right? And I'll leave a card up above too. Click that card. It's titled Koi Enterprise. It's every video that I've ever done at Koi Enterprise. They actually import Japanese koi fish from the motherland of Japan, and he sells it to anybody here in the US. Some beautiful, beautiful Japanese koi fish. You guys are always giving me compliments on my koi. It's where I get them from, all right? Koi Enterprise. Now, not everybody has the space for an 8,500 gallon koi pond, but I'm here to let you guys know that if you love Japanese koi fish and you guys always wanted to keep Japanese koi fish, you can. There's something called a bonsai koi. Yeah, it's small koi. I'm talking like 5 years old and they're like 7-8 inches. That's it. That's full grown, that's fully developed. I had to do a species spotlight on them because they are just small gems. You can actually put these in a 100-gallon pond. That's how little these are. You know, with the right filtration and everything, you can have a beautiful setup. I'm gonna show you a clip when I was over at Koi Enterprise, and I'm gonna show you these beautiful gems called bonsai koi, all right? Check out this clip. I know a lot of you guys love koi fish, but don't have the room. I don't have a big enough pond, or I can never afford to build a 1,000, 2,000, even 3,000 gallon pond. I'm here to let you guys know that you can keep beautiful Japanese koi fish from Japan in a pond that's 100 gallons. Guess what they're called? They're called bonsai koi. Yeah, you know, bonsai, like the Karate Kid.
Banzai! 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 Banzai!
No, I'm not talking about bonsai trees, all right? I'm talking about bonsai koi, small koi. These koi that I'm gonna show you guys are 5 years old, and they're maybe 6 inches? Yeah, 7 inches maybe, tops. No more than 10 inches big, all right? Let me flip the camera around, and I'm gonna scoop a big net and put them in a viewing bowl of some beautiful imported Japanese koi fish from Japan called bonsai koi. Check it out. All right, my ohana, these are bonsai koi. These are 5 years old, and as you can see with my hand here next to the koi fish, they are right around, the biggest one I would say is probably just under 10 inches, and the smallest one in here is probably right around 5 to 6 inches. So as you can see, we got some right here, beautiful shisui right there, bonsai koi. We got a beautiful goromo, kujaku. This looks like a he utsuri, but it's a he showa because there's white on the belly of this beautiful fish right here. So you can see how small they are. This one looks like maybe a matsuba. It looks like a white matsuba. Look how pretty. But also I'm gonna stick my hand in here and you can see how small these fish are. These are bonsai koi, 5 years old. Now, normally 5-year-old Japanese koi fish are huge. Look at this beautiful goromo right here. Beautiful goromo. Look at that thing, just the colors. Look at three-step goromo. Three-step is the 1, 2, and 3-step on the back of that goromo. And look at, you guys like Oshiba? Look at, how about a bonsai Oshiba? Now, I can keep these bonsai koi fish inside my little mini DIY pond. So if you love Japanese koi fish, but you don't have the room, consider bonsai koi fish, okay? And guess what? Anthony has them here at Koi Enterprise. Look at the logo, the bottom of the bowl. Bonsai koi fish. Come on, quit playing with us, Anthony. Let's let these guys go. He's got an entire pool right here full of them. So big shout out to Koi Enterprise introducing to us bonsai koi here in the States. Isn't that like the coolest thing ever, bonsai koi? I mean, you can keep bonsai koi in like a mini pond if you want to in the backyard with the proper filtration. Now, talking about proper filtration and mini pond, over my shoulder there is my mini DIY pond that I made. Now, if you guys want to see how I made that pond, right above my head is a link. Click that link, okay? It'll show you how I built that thing. Super easy. Something that you can do DIY, do it yourself. It is the easiest koi pond, or I call it my goldfish pond, that you could ever make. And I can actually keep bonsai koi in there. I can probably keep maybe 2 or 3 bonsai koi, maybe 4 or 5. Anyways, like I said earlier in the video, we did pick something up when I was over at Koi Enterprise that's inside my DIY pond. You might be able to see the colors swimming around there. If you guys look really good, or if you pause the video and zoom up, if you guys want to get really nosy, don't worry though. I'm going to show you what's in there, okay? We're not going to play any tricks. There's no part 3, okay? They are super cool, super unique, and you're not going to find them at your local fish store unless they have a connection to Japan. Oh, a hint. Spoiler alert. Let me flip the camera out. Let me show you what we got. Here it is, my ohana. We picked up 3 Tamasaba goldfish. These are goldfish from Japan. Look how pretty and beautiful they are. I actually wanted more because I wanted something a little different, like the all red. Look at this beautiful all red Tamasaba goldfish. Look how cool they are. Oh, this one right here I had to get because it just had a unique kind of color and pattern. Look at that. Has like a little patch over its left eye, but you can see how cool this looks. Oh, it has a little bit of red in the right eye too, but look how pretty and look how little they are. They are so cute, right? And then I had to get this one here because this had coochie beni. If you don't know what coochie beni is lipstick. So look at this one here. Look at its mouth. Let me try to calm it down. It's got a little bit of red lipstick on its lips. Mostly red, a little bit of white, but I love these goldfish because they're Japanese goldfish from Japan. You're not going to find them anywhere like at a local fish store, that's for sure. Now, the reason why I wanted to do a little spotlight on these special goldfish is because my boy Anthony at Koi Enterprise is going to have booths over at the All-American Koi Show, March 29th and 30th in Las Vegas. You guys got to go out and see him, okay? Because he's going to have these there. He's going to be selling Tamasaba goldfish. These are super cool, super unique. I wanted to show you a little bit of a variety of these goldfish because you know I have 2, right, in Tiki Falls. And guess what? I managed to net them, and I'm gonna put them in the bowl here. But first, I'm gonna show you a video when I first bought my first 2 Tamasaba goldfish 2 years ago, all right? Check out this video. These goldfish are super rare because they're from Japan. It's the only place in the world that you can get these goldfish. You won't see them or find them in your local fish store unless that local fish store is connected somehow through the Niigata breeders. Those are the breeders in Japan that breed these beautiful, rare goldfish. Look at them. Aren't they lovely? They're very hardy. They can grow to be pretty big size too. We're talking 10 inches in diameter. If you're wondering what 10 inches in diameter is, here, size reference, the size of a softball. As you can see how big this softball is in my hand, yeah, they get pretty beefy. These are about 2 inches. My boy Anthony has all different sizes, as you can see how big they are in my hand. He has all different sizes at the shop. I had to do a little species spotlight. It's a goldfish that I've always said I've wanted. I've talked about them in numerous videos when I go to Koi Enterprise, but your boy finally pulled the trigger on these beautiful goldfish. As you can see, their bodies are round with arched backs, long flowy fins. They have a solid red and white skin pattern. As you can see in these 2 here, I have seen them in solid red too, like all red, completely red. The cool thing about these goldfish is they can live in the same pond as your koi fish, and they eat the same food too as well. If you own koi and want something a little different, something new, I would highly suggest getting 2 to 4 Tamasaba goldfish for your pond. They are very social. They love to school with each other, and that's why I suggest getting 2 to 4 beautiful goldfish that you can only get in Japan. These are literally Japanese goldfish. Also, some of the breeders that Anthony was showing me, they actually create panda Tamasabas, which are black and white. But not only that though, they also breed Showa Tamasaba goldfish, which are black, red, and white. They have not been yet introduced to the US. So I got my fingers crossed that my boy Anthony's gonna be the first to do that too as well. Tamasaba Goldfish. Pick him up. You can order him through the app. He ships anywhere in the US. Now look at him. Look at, this is about 2 years later. Look how big it is. This is the exact same one I held, but look how big it is. These things are monsters. Now, in the video, I talk about how big they can get, right? This is the other one. These are the exact same two. I managed to net these guys, but you can see how big they are now compared to my hand and actually compared to these smaller ones here. So you can get a really good size comparison on how big these guys can get. Super beefy. And like I said in the video, they get softball size. So here's a softball just for size comparison, and then we can compare it how big it is. This is my big one right here though. This guy, he's a monster. Look at him. You can see how big he is in my hand, and this one here is that other one that I had in the bowl. I'm so lucky that I net these in Tiki Falls. I had to lure them with food, but I wanted to show you guys how big they get compared to the smaller ones. So you can see I got some that are under a year old, and then you can see what they look like when they get 2 years old. But aren't they cool? Super cool, super unique. These are Tamasaba goldfish. Look at them. I think I might turn my DIY pond into a Tamasaba goldfish along with my orandas that I have in here. I'm not going to get rid of my orandas. They are so beautiful, but we're going to go ahead and release them. You can see all my beautiful orandas. We got the Tamasaba goldfish in here cruising around. I wanted to do a little species spotlight on them because you get an opportunity to get some of these at the All-American Koi Show in Las Vegas the end of this month, March 29th and 30th. My boy Anthony's gonna have a booth there, all right? He's gonna be selling these beautiful Tamasaba goldfish, so go see him. Make sure you tell him, hey, I support the Hawaiian fish keeper. He'll take good care of you guys. Now, if you guys were wondering how big this pond is, it's only about 75 gallons, but I'm actually gonna make it a little bigger. I'm gonna get some more cinder blocks and go up one more level higher so it'll store a little bit more gallons. And like I said, if you guys wanna see how I made this, go check out the playlist that was titled DIY Pond, and you'll see how I built this. So easy, but you can actually keep beautiful Japanese koi fish in something like this, like we talked about the bonsai koi. And there you have it, my ohana, the Tamasaba goldfish. They get as big as a softball. Go check out my boy Anthony at Koi Enterprise in West Sacramento. All of his links will be down in the description below, but if you can't make it, he'll be in Las Vegas at the end of the month, March 29th, March 30th for the All-American Koi Show. He'll be selling beautiful imported Japanese koi fish from Japan, but he's also going to be selling the beautiful Japanese goldfish called Tamasaba, and he'll also have some beautiful Japanese rice fish, Madaka, at his booth. So please, go check him out. Remember, softball size, my ohana. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in that next video. Take care. Much love. And aloha.